really think if big businesses ignore what has happened in the past, then more businesses will be out of business. And this is as tried and true as it is for corporations that are generating tens of millions of dollars. It's also the same as those small businesses that are generating $100,000, $200,000 a year or higher. If you look at a lot of the businesses that have been put out of business, you look at Blockbuster, you look at places like Macy's, some of those stores have been closed down. You look at Sears, you look at Toys R Us. Those businesses ignored Amazon, they ignored e-commerce, they ignored eBay. And because of that, they're put out of business. Blockbuster ignored Redbox, and Redbox put them out of business. And if you look at history will always repeat itself. And it's up to us to learn from the mistakes of the past. And if you look at where technology is heading and where it's going right now, it's going to expedite anyone's company, anyone's business, if they're innovating themselves in the right way. And so what we do with DNP and what we really drive home to our customers and our clients is that you cannot ignore innovation. The time and the day that you ignore innovation is the day is when your competitor up the street or around the corner or in another city or state becomes the go-to person for what you have to offer. I've seen people travel from China to New York City to go to one pizza place. Why were they not coming to your pizza place? They don't know about it. And so if you're not leveraging technology and social media, if you're not running Facebook ads, if you're not running creative campaigns, because in business, especially in business, the only variable that's gonna get you seen and heard is creativity. And because we don't really think about that as a business owner, because our job is to be the best establishment we can be, if we don't think about that, then you're going to be out of business within months, within days, within years. And the reason why I say days is because it reminds me of a book called Who Moved My Cheese. And the book is amazing. It's by Dr. Spencer. I forgot his last name, but he's an MD. And he wrote a book about two mice. And these two mice, every day, they went through this maze, and at the end of the maze, they had a block of cheese. And they didn't realize this, but the block of cheese, every day they're going to eat it, it got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until one day they went to go eat that block of cheese and the cheese was no longer there. Well, that happens to us in business. If we're not looking at things that are happening within our organization or within our company, if we're not looking at the finite aspects of how the business is maybe dying very slowly every day, by the time you look up to fix the problem, by the time you look up to be able to generate more revenue, more customers, it's too late. It's the same thing that's happened with Toys R Us. By the time they looked up and realized what has happened, they're out of business. And so as a small business owner, you do not want to be in that position. You want to be ahead of the curve. You want to be the game changer. You want to do disruptive marketing, creative marketing, and you want to stay up to date with innovation and technology, because technology waits for no one. And I'm telling you right now, we are so used to being on our cell phones that a company who does not adapt to technology with what we're all used to as consumers, we're just gonna go find the other company that will. And so what we really like to focus on with our clients and with consulting with other businesses is the fact that you have to step up. And if you don't step up, at some point you will be left out.